Yo, wait, come here. Check this out, man. Queenzflip URLTV.tv, man. Make sure you like, subscribe, and review. Like, subscribe, and review on iTunes, man. If you don't like, subscribe, and review on fucking iTunes, I would not post another fucking video. Like, subscribe, and review. Go to SoundCloud, the links is in the bottom, and fucking follow the SoundCloud. Yo, Smack, talk to these niggas. You know what I'm saying, Sean? You know what I'm saying, Sean? This is a known file, Smack. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you like, subscribe, and review my man Queenzflip shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean. You know what I'm saying? Flip! If you don't like, subscribe, and review, I ain't putting out another fucking video. Matter of fact, you wanna see how I do it? Come check how I do it, man. On your phone, there's a podcast button. See? Click podcast. Boom. Go to search on the bottom right search. You type in Flip, F-L-I-P, the script podcast. Boom. Here you go. You go to the bottom. Boom. See what that says? You see? You go to reviews. You go to write a review. When you click write a review, you put your password. Hold on, I can't show you my password. Hold on. See, boom. You like the star? This is me, Queenzflip with G Money. Then you press send, nigga. So, yeah. So how you doing, man? Like, what's new, man? What you got going on, my nigga? How did you keep some of the money from the artists you robbed?
Which one you want me to ask first? You want like what I'm doing now, or like, you asked me 3 questions?
Yeah.
All right. So what you want to know?
I want to know like how you robbed a lot of artists. I heard.
Before you ask me that question, you should thank me. You should be thanking me.
It's for?
I gave you a platform.
Talk your shit, Web.
I give you a platform.
Who you give a platform?
To you, nigga. Wait till your man come back. He'll tell you I gave you and a bunch of people a platform to give money.
Can you go call G Money, please?
Yeah, absolutely.
You gave me a platform.
Absolutely, I did.
This is what you had planned for me.
Nah, this ain't what I had planned for you. I didn't know you was gonna ask me that.
You didn't know I was gonna ask you that? Oh, you looking a little serious right now.
Nah.
I mean, especially not you, not Mr. Webb.
Listen,
I got the utmost respect for you, but I'm saying you looking a little tense.
I got respect for you too.
The tension's thicker than the German guard dogs right now. Allah Akbar, nigga. Chopper to the street too. I'm humble.
You should be.
No, but no, hold on. You ain't. I mean, when you say platform, you mean based off the lane? That's true. Okay.
No, you don't know what I meant. So you want me to explain myself?
I want you to elaborate. Yeah.
So when I first started, I mean, if you know something about New York music, I was one of the first young niggas to get a deal by themselves.
Yes,
based
sir.
on off the stuff I was doing.
Yes, sir.
I was.
True. Yeah.
I was. So people who called me, like you, who I didn't know at the time.
I didn't call you like that. I got your number.
Listen
That's
what
stupid.
I'm saying,
You sound
bro.
stupid.
Listen.
Again, my fault.
Back then, this is about 10 years ago, when I was hot and I was doing my music, it was niggas calling me to do records. People I didn't know calling me to do records. Now, me and you met through because we knew a lot of mutual people. Because you knew all the young niggas in Queens, I knew the young niggas in Harlem. We got together. You called me.
That's true.
Or reached out to do your record. I came, did the record, did the video, went to your events with you and all that, showed you love. That's what I call giving you a platform. Because when I was in position to do something, you called me, I did it. Just like other people who was in position not to do anything, I called them, and now everybody who I ever worked with from 06 to now, they all doing something positive. How can I rape anybody when nobody was never signed to me? Only person that was ever signed to me was Young B. And Bree Beauty was signed to me.
But hold on. Let's get. I don't mean to cut you off. So let's go back to the platform that you provided us.
Yeah.
So now, when you did Martin Lawrence, our record, you wasn't hot at the time.
You bugging. So why you wanted me on the record? And you didn't
because of your voice.
Absolutely not.
You wasn't hot at the time.
Right,
let's go down the timeline.
What year was Martin Lawrence?
What year was Martin Lawrence? Shit. Come on, G, stop playing, man.
What year was Martin Lawrence?
About like 05 maybe?
No.
Can't be 05. G, what are you talking about?
06?
06 I did the chicken noodle soup. 07 was the sidekick deal.
07.
07 was the Martin Lawrence had to be 08, 09.
08 I had Dancing on Me, so that was
But Martin Lawrence was before Dancing on Me.
Alright, but so
you wasn't.
Listen to this. Let me give you the timeline.
You cooled down.
Let me give you the timeline.
Alright, go ahead.
Let me give you the timeline. 06 was chicken noodle soup.
Your shit, and then I did one myself.
You did the fake joint with the gunshot. My nigga. Cool. That was 06.
Yeah.
After 06, 07, I kind of went through my little hiatus for like a few months.
Yes.
And all that.
Yeah, it was a few months.
Then I got in the streets. I was hot because I came back when I snatched up all the kids from Queens and brought the
Oh,
swag kids.
swag. Oh, yes.
So I was never ice cold. I always had the streets at that time. So when you called me to do the record, I wasn't ice cold. I was
now you was ice cold. You was lukewarm.
I was hotter than you. Yes or no?
Yes, you was not.
Why you have to think about that?
I'm trying to
Are we
think.
gonna be real with each other?
Yeah,
No.
you was hot.
Right.
You was hot.
Even if
You was lukewarm.
Even if I was ice cold, me and you wasn't friends at the time.
We wasn't
now.
friends. We are friends.
So you called me. Did I charge you for the verse or the scream on it, or did I charge you to come to the video?
No, you did not.
Or did I ever charge you for anything, any show you asked me to come to, or anywhere you and your mom took me to do anything?
Yo, keep my mother name out your mouth, please.
I love your mother, nigga. All right, this is all facts.
No, you didn't. You didn't. Go ahead.
All right, cool. So, like I said,
But there was still accusations, nigga. You've been around Puff Daddy your whole life, and
I fuck
you
with
know,
Puff hard.
Of course, salute. And you took some of his ways.
Absolutely not.
Bree was mad at you. Bianca was mad at you. These young ladies were mad at you.
Let me ask you a question.
Same thing. We're gonna
Let me ask
next.
you a question.
Yeah.
I love you. I love Bree. I love Bree. I love B. Those are my little sisters for life, right? But you gotta ask yourself this question: like, when B met me, B was a little girl just going to party. She never had done music in her life. She met me, did 2 records. It was on TV every day. Traveled the world, and to this day, she still has a platform because of that to be on TV.
To
Now
this day,
she's doing.
does she fuck with you this day?
Absolutely, we speak every day.
All right, yeah,
We
Puffy and the Lock
Why
speak
ain't
every
gonna
day
keep
too.
it real? We not.
Puffy and the Lock speak every day too.
We speak a few times a week now because you know she's busy now
She's
with the
doing
show and
things.
she's doing her thing.
I'm joking with you. Yeah.
Bree, you know Bree longer than I did. You know the platform I gave her already.
You did give her a platform.
100%. Who else? Who else is it? Like if you look
But
at my,
why they accuse you of that? That's what I'm saying.
well, you got to be more specific. You got to explain to me what they accuse
All right,
me
so
of.
okay, so let's go down. I don't know Bianca's story at all. To be honest, I'd be lying if I said I do. I think Bree's story was she was with the swag kids and she felt that at the time that it was so much of them, right? But they did have the hot record 5,000. Can't do that. That was a hot record. And then I think that you promised Bree or you told Bree that you would help her solely or whatever, and that didn't happen.
So here's the thing, right?
And then hold on, when they was doing shows, I heard that they wasn't really getting compensated.
Here's the thing, okay? Now you gotta understand when you in New York City. Now nobody gets their market value in New York City. Let's just go there. Like the biggest artists in the world don't get their price in New York. We talking about 10 years ago, but let's talk about that situation.
Okay.
So you had when they met each other, they wasn't the swag kids.
Nah, they wasn't.
How I met them was I said, damn, I want some people that's really hungry, that's really gonna respect what I'm gonna do for them. So I went and found 5 dancers that never did music before. Bree might have did music before, but I never heard none of the music she did before she met me. So it was I love Bree. I ain't trying to play her.
Yo, watch it.
It was. I know she's from Queens. You got her back. That's my baby girl too. So it's Crybaby. Yeah, it's Crybaby, Kevin Light, Milton, who's down with Ferg now. Peaches, KP, and Gusto. Right.
Yes.
Now these are 7 people that was just dancers. They never did music. They came and met me on my block. I gave them the name Swag Kids. We all, put it together. I took them to the studio. I orchestrated the record. I got the record hot in the streets.
That's true.
They didn't have a platform to meet DJs and go to radio stations and go to clubs. That was me. These all young kids. They was young. Like I didn't really have a lot of money, but they really didn't have any money at the time. Paying cabs, cell phone bills, niggas need money for food, whatever it was. I did it.
Okay.
I took niggas all over. Now, what was we getting? For shows. We wasn't getting nothing for shows, bro. Like, I would take them, like, to do all the proms at, like, Webster Hall and stuff like that. We would get probably a few $100, and they would split it up. That wasn't no money to me. I just came off tour prior to that, because after Chicken Noodle Soup, I was on tour with Bow Wow for a whole year. That's one of the reasons I didn't put music out. We was on the Price of Fame tour. So, that was nothing to me. I still have money. That's why I was able to maintain and pay for studio time and pay for the video and pay for outfits and pay for all that shit. See, people don't think about none of that. So who's paying for all this stuff? You knew these people. Did these people have the platform or have the money to do that thing? No, it was me. Now, if you look at each one of those kids, they all in position doing something positive right now. Each one of those kids. Fucking Milton is down. I'm actually about to go DJ his party at 4040.
Yeah, he texted me this morning and invited me to that joint too.
He called me like, yo, you helped me a lot. He called me last week. I want you to be a part of my party. I want to start doing some stuff with you again. Kev Light, he's doing Jets now. I put him with Diddy son. I put him with the Jet guy. He's doing something. Peach Light, you see how she used to look. My publicist took her and made her to a model. She was modeling in Africa. I don't know if you remember this. Bree, now she's with Tory Lane. Now, niggas can say anything they want to say, but the platform I gave them an opportunity to work and do everything that they're doing now. Now, I'm not saying if it wasn't for me, they wouldn't be here, but the things I did helped them. Who cares about a record that never got a deal? I didn't make $1 off that record. We never sold it on iTunes. It never had a record deal. We just put it out as a promo record so they can get hot and we can do shows and maybe we can get a deal. We would have, like, we was talking to Nickelodeon at one point, but then a couple of kids had caught cases. Like Gusto caught a gun charge, KP caught a gun charge. Shit got crazy, so I kind of fell back. But I kept my solo relationships with each one of them, and I always was there for them, even to this day.
So why Young B stopped messing with you then at the time?
I'm gonna keep it real. Me and Young B had a fallout because
I heard.
I'm gonna keep it real. I don't even remember if me and B really had a fallout. Me and B had a fallout. She had got a new manager, and he didn't get along with my partner. It was just in the middle of everything.
Your partner was a fish nigga?
Nah, it was a kid named Art.
Art.
You remember Art?
Yeah, I know Art.
So you know, everybody wasn't getting along. It was turmoil. So then, remember at the time, like if you listen to my first album. I went and got, if you listen to my first album, you gotta listen to On It. I had a fucking $250,000 of a Qotr budget. I could have went and said, yo, here Chris Brown, take $25,000 and jump on this record. Here Bow Wow, take this. I didn't do that. I went and got Ron Browse. I went and got Cashflow. I went and got Tiana Taylor. I went and got T-Rex, Murder Move. If you look at and I went and got a whole bunch of producers that wasn't famous, and instead of me giving them big artists big money, I gave all them niggas like $5,000, $10,000, $5,000, just for every record. Everybody got paid for everything to get them a platform. Now, if I was smarter, I probably wouldn't have did that. I probably said, fuck it, my first shot, let me go after the big dog so I could get myself more of a foundation for me. But I didn't do that at the time. What I did was I gave them people, so I wasn't rapping. I was just screaming on records. Now, when the Young B situation happened, she didn't want to record anymore. We had a little fallout with her manager. So I said, fuck it, I'm gonna find somebody else. That's when I went and got the Swag Kids. That's the reason I put them out. Then, after that situation ain't work, I said I'm gonna just start doing it myself. That's when I made the Dancing on Me record, and I started doing other things.
With Jim and all that.
Yeah, with Jim, absolutely.